It's your favorite YouTube dealer. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. We got something from JamWayne today. I've done a couple of reactions of him, and I like what he does. This one is called You, so I figured we'd dive into it. I don't even know why this might have popped up, and because I'm gonna be real with you, I forgot about him, but he just popped up on my feed again, and I'm like, yo, I like that dude. Why have I not checked out his music in a little while? So that's why I wanted to jump into this. I've been kind of checking out the Adam Calhoun Upchurch back and forth. I feel like they're kind of all amongst the same community to an extent. Like I know there's some friendships there and you know, but that's been a crazy time in itself. Shout out to Adam. I think he took it so far, to be honest with you. I don't think there's going to be any more, but he was cooking, like actually cooking. I think the last JamWayne track we checked out might have had Adam Calhoun on it. It had somebody else. I can't remember. Anyways, that's not what you guys are here for. We got to dive into this. This one is called You. For anyone that does not know, I also have a commentary channel where I talk about all sorts of drama and different things going on, sometimes with rappers, sometimes with streamers, YouTubers, celebrities, just whatever draws my attention. We did Rick Ross getting jumped in Canada. We talked about Lil Durk's indictment. We talked about Drake's lawsuit. We've talked about some streamers recently like Blackboy Max and the whole situation he had with Fabio Foreign and Lil TJ. And just different shit like that. So if you guys are interested, that link is down below, or it's youtube.com/DuaneTV. I'm always interested in your opinions. Like I have fun talking about shit, but I like to see what you guys got to say in the comments. So let's dive into this. Let's see what this one's all about. Yo, pianos are so dope. I'm always on board with some piano and a beat.
I don't trust nobody in this motherfucking game of lames. Keep saying we the same, but I splat your brains. Even though I keep it real, ho, get out your feelings. You seen the murder, but don't recognize a killer. Just play your position and rip apart the opposition.
I like that. You see the murder, but don't recognize the killer. I like that.
The same, but I splat your brains. Even though I keep it real, ho, get out your feelings. You seen the murder, but don't recognize a killer. Just play your position and rip apart the opposition. The enemy coming, so say a prayer and fuck the system. Ain't nothing but a setup, never let up until you lay. Thank God that my mama's always praying. She know we in trouble. I can tell it by the tear in the eye. Before they fall, let her know we gon' be alright. And everything seem the same, but it ain't. Counting on some change just to fill up a tank. And it's a damn shame. Even when you try and do right, they wanna lock us in chains. You gotta fight to survive.
Okay, this beat. Yo, this beat itself gives me Tupac vibes. Like it's just like the certain sounds that are used in it is like, yo, this some shit that I feel like you can hear Tupac rap to. I just had to point that out because that's dope to me.
Counting on some change just to fill up a tank. And it's a damn shame. Even when you try and do right, they wanna lock us in chains. You gotta fight to survive the fight of your life. Never let them see you defeated, even though the defense attorney said we couldn't beat it. Shoot, you get a fuck you. You and you and you and you. I'm so done with being broke, doing what I gotta do.
I'm saying.
Put my life into this music, sick as anyone you choose. I be helicopter high jumping, fuck a parachute. You get a fuck you. You and you and you and you. I so done with being broke, doing what I gotta do. Put my life into this music, sick as anyone you choose. I be helicopter high jumping, fuck a parachute. You get a fuck you. Even when I speak soft, marijuana reek from my lungs. When I cough in, almost lost hearing through the struggle and the pain. Put the 9 to my brain, hammer clicked, then I came up. What the fuck? Blow blunts, pull stunts till my soul hurt. Hand busting bloody from me working, I been so dirty. But I ain't worried about it, I call this getting money. You scared of underground, and I just hit it running. Bossy Oak, I'm on the hunt for riches, coming out the trenches. Gas in Alabama on the map, yeah, I see you looking. Jambo in the kitchen cooking, whipping up a batch as it coming out the oven. I just sit back, relax, laughing. Bow down time, spend my whole life working hard for the money, now I'm on strike. You can eat shit, I let that beat by.
You know what I like about him? I think what I like the most about him is, and I'm not to say that other rappers are doing this a lot, but we've entered an era of rap where it feels like people, at least online, and online is not everybody, right? Like I think we get caught up in that thought process that like when you go on Twitter and you see all these people saying something or liking something, like it seems like everybody is saying that. But in all reality, you get off Twitter, you go into the real world, ain't nobody on that same time. Ain't nobody saying half of the same shit. It's just Twitter is a small percentage of America and a small percentage of the world, and it just comes across a certain way when you see shit on there or see shit on Instagram, whatever. Anyways, it seems like people want such complexity in all your lyrics, right? Like everything's got to be a double, triple entendre. And I'm not going to blame M for it because M isn't the first person to do that, but he does it extremely well nowadays where he's changed his writing tactics. And I do like shit like that. Don't get me wrong. And I'm not hating on Eminem at all because M's like my top 3 personally. But I like when rappers are just like, yo, I'm just rapping to talk about shit that's important to me. I'm here to talk about shit that means something. And again, not to like, I gotta be careful because people are gonna be like, well, you saying M doesn't do that? I'm not saying that about M. I'm just saying because he does the complex shit very well, right? And so that's why I use him as an example because he's like the top tier of it. But it's not to say that he doesn't do this other shit. It's just that a lot of rappers try to follow suit with that, and a lot of viewers start to expect that from other people. And if you don't do it, they're like, well, you're not good at it. You're not a good rapper. Like this is it's basic, it's simple. And I'm like, yo, some of the simplest shit that I've heard throughout the years of rap from Jay-Z, from Nas, from what, like some of the simplest shit was the realest, hardest shit that I've heard. And it's just like, because there's a difference between trying to fit a mold and trying to impress people with like, oh, I got to make it mean 5 things. Or just like, yo, this is me talking about shit that means something to me and to other people. And I feel like that's what he does when I check out his music. Like he's talking about shit that's just real to him and real to people around him and real to people that are listening and relatable. You know what I'm saying? And I always have an appreciation for that because I feel like we're getting less and less music that falls in line like that. Does that make sense what I'm trying to say? So I got respect for that. Shout out to JamWayne.
Brain hammer clicked, then I came up, what the fuck? Blow blunts, pull stunts till my soul hurt. Hand busting bloody from me working, I been so dirty. But I ain't worried about it, I call this getting money. You scared of underground, and I just hit it running. Bossy Oak, I'm on the hunt for riches coming out the trenches. Gas in Alabama on the map, yeah, I see you looking. Jambo in the kitchen cooking, whipping up a batch. As it coming out the oven, I just sit back, relax, laughing, bow down time, spend my whole life working hard for the money, now I'm on strike. You can eat shit, I let that beat bite, put you to the pavement like a rubber from my street. You get a fuck you and you and you and you. I'm so
I like that. I like that.
Doing what I gotta do.
I feel that too.
To this music, sick as anyone you choose. I be helicopter high jumping, fuck a parachute. You get a fuck you and you and you and you. I so done with being broke, doing what I gotta do. Put my life into this music, sick as anyone you choose. I be helicopter high jumping, fuck a parachute. You get a fuck you.
I like this. This was dope. And this isn't to say that he never has a complex lyric either. I feel like I got to be careful because people be taking shit out of context and running with it and be, well, do you mean this? It's like, no, bitch, I didn't say that. But some people are going to do that stuff. So I'm not saying that he has never had complex lyrics, but I like that it's very straightforward a lot of the time. And again, it's just about real shit. It's about real life. And to me, that is always going to be the better music because and when it relates to your life, like it's different, right? Like you can make a connection with that music. Whereas when it's just a bunch of complex shit that maybe doesn't have any real solid meaning to your day-to-day life, it's dope, but there's no connection there, right? And for me, I look for a connection when I listen to music. So shout out to JamWayne. Let me know what you guys thought down below. I also go live pretty much every day, twitch.tv/DuaneTV. If you guys want to stop in, link is down below in the description. I will catch you in the next one, homies.